I'm back with my second video, and I'm taking a little bit of break from painting. And I thought I would share some of the things that I've picked up over the last month or two for Spencer, and while the baby is drying. So I hope you enjoy it. The first thing I got is I love Pat Pat because they run these specials where you get things 50% off of already really low prices, and I'm a bargain shopper, so I got this for him, and it's just a little one-piece white ribbed little union suit with two little buttons, and it snaps in the bottom. But I thought it would look really cute on him, being that he has dark hair and a little bit of a darker complexion. And then I also got this little one. It's a newborn size, but it'll go on one of the babies that I'm working on right now. I think it's a newborn size. Oh no, it's 6 to 9 months too, so it might go on one of my bigger babies. I tend to collect toddlers, just because I like being able to set them up and take pictures and all that kind of stuff. That's part of the fun of this hobby for me. I also got this little gray one, which is 3 to 6 months, which is what I have the most of, honestly, because my favorites are Ping Lao, of course, and she knows that. So I have Tori, who I named Rightland, and she was my first official artist kit, I guess. Most of my other ones were real borns, which I love those too. But I got hooked on watching Amanda and Emmy on YouTube, and I just had to have an Emmy. But anyway, so here's a green one just like that one, and it's a newborn, and it'll go on a baby that I will probably sell. So, and because we are in Northwest Georgia, and like I said, I am a bargain shopper, so Goodwill sometimes is my friend. He has his own little Georgia Bulldog onesie because that's a requirement. And even though we're right here close to the Alabama line, and I know there's going to be some people that say Roll Tide at me, I'm sorry, I'm a dog fan forever and ever. I have been, and I always will be. And here's another thing that I got from Goodwill that I probably need to iron. But I thought it was really cute. A little Eastery looking, springy little outfit for him. He looks really cute in rompers, by the way, for anybody that's got this kit as a boy. And then, of course, we have overalls. And I'm not sure where these came from. Possibly a haul that I got off of the yard sale sites. Here's another Pat Pat outfit that I got that I thought would be really cute if I took him to church with us, which I probably will. And I just thought it looked really, really cute, and it's kind of a linen-y thing, and it's got a little pinstripe, well, not pinstripe, but I guess striped onesie underneath it. And I also got these little knotted overall type dungaree type things, and I think you crisscross the straps in the back, but they aren't crisscrossed at this moment. And I got this, which I love this. I love the little nautical stuff. Sadly, most of it is navy blue, and I'm terrified most of the time of putting navy blue on my babies. I usually wash anything that's navy blue in vinegar a couple of times to make sure that the color is set. So anytime you see navy blue things on my babies, I've washed and made sure that it wouldn't rub off, because I would just croak. Here's another little green romper. I didn't realize that I bought 2 of those. And of course, he has to have some Care Bears because Spencer was a 90s baby, and Care Bears were all the thing, so we had to have something with Care Bears on it. I picked him up a couple of pairs of little shoes, the ones he had on today, the little white ones. which he's right over there playing with Paw Patrol. And I will show y'all in just a second. But I picked him up these little shoes because I just thought they would go with pretty much anything. And they're not, I don't believe they're blue on the inside. No, they are not. So they are reborn safe. And I also have these little brown shoes, which I thought were really cute. And they look like little hiking boot type things, because our Spenser was an outdoorsy, let's go ride through the thing, ride in the what we call the flatwoods here in Georgia, which isn't what you think. It isn't what I thought. I assumed that when they said it was the flatwoods, it meant you went up all these little hills and it slowly flattened out and you were in the woods and there was a place to ride. Nope, that's not it at all. It's up and down, over and around. But it's a big thing around here. My husband loves it. My 12-year-old son loves it. So anyway, it makes me a nervous wreck, but they're very extra careful. I'm going to try to turn you around without being too jiggly and introduce you to a few of my babies. So bear with me a second. Okay. My nursery used to be a workshop, so excuse the floor. We have not replaced or recovered the floor yet, but we're working on it. Okay, so I'm a vintage girl. I like everything old, just about. So some of my favorite things are my little vintage crib back there. This baby, let's see, right here is Cannon, and he is for sale. He is a baby I'm going to take to, we're having a craft sale or craft thingy in a little town close to me. So he's one of the babies that have been made to sell, and he is sweet, sweet, sweet. Then we have my sweet Stanley Oliver, who his name is Chance, and he is the cuddliest little, as far as I'm concerned, the cuddliest little thing I've ever made. He just curls right up, and so he's my smallest baby, because like I said, I usually don't do really small babies. I like the bigger ones that I can set them up and let them do things. Then of course y'all see Tori, who I named Rightland, and in a little town that where I used to live in, which is just a few minutes from here, is Lindale, Georgia, and the star is a big symbol for our little town, and it was a mill town, and so Rightland means little star, so that's why she is that. And she was, like I said, I had the kit for a year before I would even let myself paint it. I was so afraid that I was going to mess her up. And then we have Juliana. She and Rightland are playing, rolling the ball back and forth. And then there's Amelia back there, whose name is Natalie, and she's trying to get in on the action with her sisters. And then there's my Spenser, and he's just happy to be here, y'all. He just makes you can't have a bad day when you look at this baby. And then above him, she's kind of leaning over. That is a silly goose sculpt, but on a different body, because I bought the head only, and I named her Opal Louise, and that's named after my grandmother and my great-grandmother. And then over here we have Gavin, and he was my very first reborn that I bought, and he is the Bailey sculpt, I believe, and his vinyl was already an ethnic color, so I thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, he's just snoozing in the swing. That's where he likes to be. And then in the crib I have Sawyer, my sweet baby Sawyer, who I had as a boy to begin with. Ouch. And then I turned her into a girl, and her name is still Sawyer. His name is Sawyer, so he might be a boy one day, but she just looks so sweet anyway. And then here's my cuddle baby, which he doesn't have on long sleeves, y'all, because I was trying to get everybody in red, white, and blue the other day. And he actually is a Behringer, a vintage Behringer head. I found the whole doll at Goodwill one day for like $1.91. And what really got me with this baby is he can take a whole pacifier. But if you look carefully in his mouth, get it in there, Tanya. He even has his little throat and everything is all sculpted. So he's a forever baby as well, because I think he's from 96 or 97, I think is what it said when I looked him up. But anyway, his name is Chase. And I was really tickled to find him. So anyway, the other half of my building out here is my doll studio and whatnot, which is kind of still in shambles. I'm still moving stuff over here from my other house, so we have boxes and whatnot over there. And but also I wanted to show you my little swing. The babies really like that, and my sweet husband hung little chains up for me. And then I have this baby over here. He's also for sale, and this is the Harlow kit. And I kind of made her, because some people like fussy babies, so I made her look like she had just gotten through having herself a nice little fit, and she snoozed off. But she's really sweet and cuddly as well, and she's also available for sale. But anyway, yeah, so I have a baby clothes collection problem. I think most of us do that do this hobby. We love getting baby clothes. So I will probably in the next month or two start thinning out my collection. I try to get a lot stored up, because for Christmas time, when little girls or people are buying reborns, I try to send them home with a nice little stack of things. So with that being said, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching my channel, and bear with me as I stutter through all of this, because I'm nervous as I can be. But if you want to visit me on Facebook, my Facebook page for the nursery is Sweet Tea's Reborn Nursery, and like I said, this one is Sweet Tea's Reborn Cottage. And so if you would like and subscribe and hit that bell, I would really appreciate it. And I'm going to try really hard, even though some weeks are busier than others, I'm going to try at least to do 3 or 4 videos a week. My husband and I combined have 5 children, ranging from 21 down to 4. So there are going to be some days where there might be a pause, or I might just let them come in here and be in here with us. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope it's beautiful weather wherever you are, and hug your family.